Vice President Dr. Bawumia Enrada and abusuafoɔ ɛyɛ ne campaign team ɛde ba bɛto abɔnten sɛ ɛnnɛ day on the 16th ana ɛyɛ doctor ɛbɛmiti the art and tourism industry ɛwɔ ɛyɛ Elisa Hotel no nsia pɛpɛpɛpɛ abusuafoɔ na ɛyɛ media ɛne in fact nimdie news ni na yɛni wɔ hɔ sɛ biribi ɛbɛtɔ fam biara ɛde ba bɛsɔmɔ sisi amena mo kasa yi deɛ meeting no etimi abawiye na meeting na se ɛhɔ ɛfɛ yi a na kyɛ sɛ ɛyɛ anigye na ɛyɛ the art and the art and tourism industry including much of Ghana artists, celebrities ahodoɔ various na obia ebusa question na Dr. Bawumia eyi ano baako na is in fact ɔno ankasa ka ɔsɛ my heart day for the street ebra na ɛyɛ Shatta Wale ebusa ɛyɛ Dr. Bawumia question no o demande sɛ obe ansan in Pidgin na nkofo ɔkyɛ ne fans edi omu ni na echi no bɛhwɛ abɛkɔ baabi na omu sika kakra ana sɛ obehu kra no na omu tu sika kra ma fans no Shatta Wale say this anema ye kosui out of courtesy and humobro I no nye the permanent solution and we nim pa say the street mebu no mo abonten so ahya ase bobra episka no kwan ben na Dr. Bawumia ebefa so de abo in fact pointed out Dr. Bawumia slogan said to lead is to solve yes Samini and so kra so beside the same question na onokra no was happy by the drive of digitalization in Ghana or not as an artist how almost streaming the industry the art and the tourism industry how unuma na dia we crab question is through internet no globally will be used to say the digitalization is on the high level and also in fact brother Samuel also bisa question ni bi just say a whole lot of artists Kwame Eugene just Van Veka art just say obi biara na men say o require be ko na etie Samini Shatta Wale any so for more mutu bisa question ni anu year His Excellency a year and how interesting the place tend to as soon as Dr. Bawumia Pidgin live or these celebrities and artists
next to me, and he's quite a talkative, so he was talking when they were bringing me the mic, so I didn't pay attention. But on a more serious note, Your Excellency, I would like to personally say thank you very much for calling us here. And one very important thing is that most of us don't get to see each other because of how our schedules are. So it's very difficult to find ourselves together under one roof like this. But for this very important occasion, I believe everybody made it a point to be here under 48 hours, and I must commend us all. Also, I would like to say that my personal experience as an artist, I'm coming from analog all the way down to digital. So I'm excited today to have someone like you talk digital to my understanding. So I understand that people like you in your office are on the same page with us when it comes to trying to move from analog to digital. So if a person like you is speaking about streaming platforms as against somebody in your position asking me about what a streaming platform is, then I believe we are in better days. So I'm just going to commend you. I'm just going to commend you for how learned you are in that aspect, in that area. And as Mr. Digital, if you are going to take creative arts as part of the things that you're going to digitalize, then I am happy to hear how you're going to do it. Thank you very much.
Guys, it's a good evening. Good evening to everybody. I'm so glad to be here, but initially I didn't want to come here though, but I have this big problem that I feel we can work it out together. You know, I've been watching your campaigns, you know, and you talking about creating jobs, and I can see your slogan that says to lead is to solve, you know, and I'm actually here to just tell you about this whole great people that we have here. Maybe we might be in this room like this, but the people that made us who we are not in this room. And those are the fans. Your Excellency, I have been on the streets as a ghetto boy. And from the ghetto, now at least I have all this more for pocket. So. But most of the times when I'm on the streets, I see these boys at the traffic lights, some of them, you go to a zoo, all of them. And I sometimes wonder if a government wants to come into power, like if you want to be my president, I want to understand how well you communicate to these people on the streets. Because these are the fans that, support all of us here. But sometimes when I watch them, I feel like, what is government putting in place for people like this? Because when they hear, we have the mining sector, creating jobs we have the agricultural sector. These boys on the streets even find it difficult to be in that kind of uniform, to even go and apply for a job. These are boys that don't have any hope. So sometimes we the celebrities suffer. I know some people bear with me, Kwame Eugene here, Van Vika here, you go out and hear them, boss, chairman, something small. And that is why sometimes people like us want to share what we have with them. So I want to know what you have for our fans out there. And that's the street. And Your Excellency, I'll please plead with you that, you see, when you want to, respond to what I'm saying, for today, and there's people out there on the streets, just say it in Pidgin small for me.
Me, where are the politics? The thing with it, they my heart, it be the people that way they suffer for their country. Me, I be patron of Lepers Aid Ghana. Me, then lepers, we they eat, we they drink, because I they want help lepers in Ghana. Me, I be farm laborer before. By day worker. I be taxi driver before. I be cleaner before. Yeah. So I say I know how people they suffer before. So where you see me, I be a patron also of Mother Teresa's Soup Kitchen, Christ the King Church, looking after street children. Me them Father Campbell when they do that sort of work. So my heart is day the street. Today the street. The thing where they do all, say half of it help the people. So one of the things where you may see, say, okay, free education come, it help. Digitalization to the help plenty. Because when they your mobile phone top, nobody will ask you bribe. You don't have to know anybody. So you can apply for anything, then it went up right on your mobile phone. So digital, it help everybody. So me, I come government as I be the thing where I go do, where I go help everybody.
Yeah. What I want to ask is, small songs. They say there's, I'm in catching did you hear Chi? You hear Chi? So that's what I want to say is, let me talk up here. I love. Let me speak English. Mine is I just want to beg for something because I know you are coming. It is possible you are coming. Yes. I know you are coming.
He's already there.
When it got to time, say, and I'm to phone move. Until the best resenka, we try a Bawumia to say, we do autonomous through HV, and now you move it through HV, or more they do HV. Can be a month, you know, say, and I be trusting can be to a pension pay, at least. Obi area Oma Bonte MS Wrestling and say, we saw that you go to your support and do him adoye. Said the way we trap a Bawumia to her. You have 70 years, 60 years, be a month, you may see, and I be trap Bawumia at least it can help. Shatta, I hope you agree with me. God bless you.
Artists have the revenues that are due them, the royalties that are due them, that they will end up paying for. But if we implement these new platforms, as the president for Musica was saying, if we implement the login platforms and everything, and Cameroon gets all these revenues and so on, the royalties for the artists, then you are able to contribute to your own pensions under the Tier 2 pension plan, and you won't depend on anybody. So let's get the money for the artists and the musicians and the actors, and I think we will take care of that. And I
Roman father. I think I remember 106.9, and the running mate for Ghana Freedom Party. Yes, yeah. Mr. President, in case we don't win, and you win, please remember us in paradise. Remember us in paradise. In case we don't win and we win. The question is very simple. Please, I'm on the floor. Future incoming president, I'm on the floor. Incoming vice president, please. So His Excellency, in case we don't win and you win, remember us in paradise. My question is very simple. What is your government going to do to leverage upon the employment potential of the sector? Thank you very much.
For sure. But I think that you ended on a very good note talking about the employment potential of this industry. Look, this is when you take the creative arts and tourism, this is where you can create the most jobs. It's very clear. And so again, if we invest properly in this sector, the creative arts and tourism will get a lot of jobs created, and this is why we have to finish all these theaters that we are talking about. We have to do the streaming, we have to do all the investment. But as I keep saying, I believe that, $100 million, $200 million invested in the creative arts industry really can yield us billions in terms of worth. So I want us to invest in this sector. I'm committing that I am going to champion the creative arts industry as president of the Republic of Ghana, because there's a lot of which is good in this industry. We haven't really scratched the surface, as Mr. Sego was telling us earlier. We haven't scratched the surface. It's an area that we should maximize, and the talent is all here. So I'm very, very thankful for all of you coming today, and I'm looking forward to working with you. Thank you very much.